Thanks for stopping in to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name's Friday, your reader and host. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. I do general energy readings. And I took a few days off, particularly Halloween. That's a highly energetic, the veil is thin. And really it is still kind of thin now. So anyway, I took that time off and I started to harvest the herbs and whatnot in my garden and get them ready for drying to make tea. So I've ordered some tea bags, like empty tea bags from Amazon, and they're supposed to be wood pulp, no chemical, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how that goes. This is the first time I'm doing this, so maybe once I get it started, I could maybe just do a separate video on that process, however that's going to go. But anyway, so we're asking Sovereign to provide a sign, signal, or warn of noise coming for the month of November for the energies that have synchronized with me to bring them to this video. Okay, we have two cards here. Wow. We have the 10 of discs. Oh my God, I could cry. The 10 of discs and the sun. Wow, your future is so bright, you gotta wear shades. Wow. Future so bright, I gotta wear shades. Wowee. Look at that. Okay, so we're going, wow. Wow, look at this 10 of discs. It's just so light, I guess. Wowie. Now, I am kind of seeing that maybe there could be, I'm going to turn a light on here. Sorry about that. The last video I did, I said I would turn a light on and I didn't. I think that the energy here is total success, total embodiment of everything that is good. And I get the feeling that there's a hope to reproduce it. Okay, so grow it, reproduce it. Two of Swords. So like I was asked for love and relationship, Sovereign. What more can you tell us? The Tower. This came up in my last reading as the last card. That's too many. That's too many. Thank you, Sovereign, for being so enthusiastic. Okay. The Star. So that's a pretty card. I feel like almost like she's a Palladian. Okay. So I don't edit my videos or remove anything at all. Because there could be a message there that in that blooper, let's say, that you're supposed to hear, and too many, Sovereign, that you're supposed to hear and I'm supposed to not even notice, right? Okay, so there is two cards here. So this one wanted to come down first. The Knight of Discs. Very, yeah, that's very powerful. Very, very powerful. And this one, the Nine of Swords. They came together, so we're going to message them together. Anyways, I'm going to try and bag my own tea, I guess you call it. 10 of Cups. So I do have, I grew some licorice mint, and I do have some other loose leaf teas that I bought fresh, like lavender and stuff. So I'm going to try and make my own little concoctions. 4 of Wands. So these are good. This looks like it's kind of, but these are good. Good, good, good. So 4 of Wands is like home, health, healing. Once I finish shuffling and laying out the board, you'll have full access. 5 of Cups. So again, Sovereign, this is on love and relationships for the general energies that I am picking up on. 5 of Wands. Okay, so it feels like it's all happy-go-lucky, honky-dory over here, but I think that there's maybe an opportunity that there could be an upset of some sort. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take 4 cards from the top here. And the underlying energy here is the Ace of Cups. So we did ask for love and relationships, didn't we? And I think that this tower here, this tower moment is it could be a breakup, something that is maybe has outgrown, two people have outgrown each other, that kind of thing. That's what I feel like there. That's what happened. And then this here is it's that separation somehow has given you some form of security. But and like I said in the beginning, it feels like you want to grow it. So I feel like you want to maybe see, this for me feels more money. But anyway, feels like you want to grow it, you want to invest it, um, you want to expand it, you want to make it bigger. Okay. Okay, so I think here this change was maybe to put it into a scenario. It'd be like a guy and a girl are together, you know, uh, and maybe they're going to get married, and one wants children and the other one doesn't, and so you can't. Um, Depending on the level of belief in that type of ideology, I guess it is. If they're not compatible, there's no foundation, and it's going to end. It's going to stop. It's going to cease. So, like I said, if this were that you wanted to grow your family, you know what I mean? I think now you're put in a position where you're going to have to be conscious of your next steps. In the past, you've had trouble making decisions, sticking to a decision, um, going to follow through with a decision and then changing your mind at the last second and going this way. Um, and I think that has left maybe a little bit of apprehension on your on what to do next, or if anybody even wants to collaborate with you, that could affect that as well, like on a professional level. Um, I feel like you have your hopes, your dreams, your ultimate, you feel your ultimate purpose, your ultimate is to grow this. I think you feel like that's not only what you want in your heart, it's what you feel is your purpose. Okay. So with this Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Discs and the Nine of Swords, there's growing pains here. This could have been something that like growing pains. So this could be like dating. What do you call that? You're not sure how to get back on the dating scene. You're not sure, like, should I go online? Should I go to singles bars? Should I join clubs? Like that. So that's kind of got you. You've got yourself in a position where you're putting too much thought into it, too much wanting to make it perfect, wanting to hurry it up when it needs to be methodical and intentional. Okay, so before we leave this part of the message board, we have the Ten of Wands. So there's I thought I heard somebody knocking on the door. There's almost a giving up type, or giving in, ready to retreat. That's what I'm getting there, ready to retreat. So maybe you feel like you've taken on an incorrect decision here. The opportunity to have your cake and eat it too, so to speak, is the opportunity is there. Six of Cups. Lots of cups here. Wow. You have to get back to your true, authentic self. You have to get back to, otherwise, there's going to, so as forward as this may sound, if it were I want children, I don't want children scenario, You'd have to be forthright, right? Like on the first couple of dates, hey, you know what? I'm looking for something long term, marriage, kids, that kind of thing. So you're going to have to be authentic, or you're going to end up um, back, like in the same sort of situation again. So you be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Knight of Cups. And yeah, I think he's a handsome, they made him look very handsome. There is a um, like I said, there is a opportunity here. You just have to get out of this worry and defense and being deflated. Okay, get back into your Knight of Discs. See what's out there. Be uh, methodical about where you're going. What type of people do you want to meet? Um, if you want to meet people that enjoy going to concerts or see live music, then you're going to go to those types of venues, right? And you know what I mean? Okay. Um, I mean, that's just a hypothetical, but in order to get the four, your Four of Wands, or they say 1111, comfort, serenity, you're going to have to, the very first thing is you're going to have to be true to yourself. Then once you're true to yourself, then you're going to start attracting that same type of energy. We've got a lot of Six of Discs. So we have Five of Cups here and Five of Wands. So this is regret and inner conflict. I think that there's maybe parts of you that have memories, good time memories, that kind of thing with what happened over here. And yes, providing it wasn't nasty. If you've been in love with somebody, even if you are no longer in love with them, all those good memories, all those experiences, they stay with you, and you generally, you would still have a little piece of your heart still belongs to them. Um, because you've shared different, maybe they were there when you were going through a really bad time. Maybe there was somebody close to you had moved on, and they were there for you in those moments, like important moments for you. So and then this Five of Wands is, I think it's almost like, did I do the right thing? By leaving them, should I have stayed? Those types of arguments with yourself, they can be self-sabotaging. And this Six of Discs is saying to me, step into those experiences, understand what they were and why they happened. Yes, you can stay attached to them, but you can't dwell on them. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to learn from them. Understand what it is that you want to see in your next relationship, or what it is you don't want to see. So like I said, be authentic. So we've got 55, 66. We've got 10, 10. We've got 10, 10, 10. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, this is here. step into those experiences, open yourself up to them, and sort them out. Get them sorted out. I, you'll be able to move into the next. So the underlying energy here is the Ace of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, and then underneath that is justice. Okay, and then the Nine of Wands. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Um, I think it'll be easy financially. Like you'll be able to get, find your next place to live, or, that kind of thing. Like, I don't think there's going to be any kind of upset that way. I think it's going to be all, and what I don't see on this board are any children. So it feels to me like this particular breakup here has to do with wanting or not wanting children. Like, and over here on the side, we have children. Children. This is all adult bullshit. There's a child here, but if you look, the child is actually, he's an alien. And the children here, I think the children here more, not necessarily represent family. Like, I think for me right here, it feels more like just a place to belong. So, that is the question. Thank you, Sovereign. The advice here is you have to ask yourself the question: do you and your current partner's um, ideals align with how you want to propel into your future? So that's a decision you're going to have to make, and it's going to have to be as open and honest and um, sometimes we're so afraid of hurting people's feelings that we tend to pad our words, and we become afraid because we think that they're going to explode. If this is a conversation that you want to have, you can always open it up with, this is going to be a serious conversation, and I may say things in a way that you don't like, but I'm going to say them anyway, and I would appreciate it if you would just let me say my piece before you interject it, and then you say it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a level of respect there where the other person understands that maybe you don't have the vocabulary to say exactly what it is that you want to say diplomatically. So, or however you want to put that, and then it feels like they're being cut off at the knees. That could be detrimental to this um, sudden change. It feels like if there is open communication is currency. Okay, communication is currency. So there has to be an open communication. Now, if you are single and you're looking to meet somebody new, the same advice applies here. Only experience and let it go. Take what you need from it and let it go. Anything that is going to hinder your progress, let it go. But if you're single, I feel like you have to dissolve, or you are in the process of dissolving a previous situation. So that situation could be a physical situation, it could be an emotional situation. You know, you've taken, it could be a financial situation even, but you've taken that, and this action here is you dissolving that, getting rid of it, and starting new, and starting on a higher foot. So maybe you've gone and gotten a makeover, you know, whatever. And again, you are doubting your decision. But I think the insecurities here are not so much that you've been out of the dating scene so long, but that you have, maybe you're inexperienced. So this could be somebody the person that I'm speaking to could be a younger person. So you may be not experienced. This could be in multiple um, levels, I guess. Um, I feel like you could even be a little bit naive. Okay. Naive, not, I think it's chosen. You're chosen to be naive. You're in a rush to be happy. Okay. So for both, the same advice applies. You can have these opportunities are there for you to have. You just have to get back down to earth, be your authentic self, and in doing so, you are going to attract like energies. Okay, energies with the same sort of intentions. And so we've got the 2 5s here with the 6 over top. So this is like, stop looking. This is gone. This is ended. This is no more. The regret and beating yourself up about it internally is not accomplishing anything. Take your experiences, take your all that you've learned, and whatever is applicable to your life now, apply it. And what isn't, or what is going to keep pulling you backwards, get rid of it. Learn a way that you can sever that tie, whether that's cord cutting or energy rejection. Okay. Recognize when you have those types of thoughts, those types of feelings, and learn to make it back off. Okay. So yeah, your advice here is be your authentic self, be true to yourself, and then you'll attract like people, and those opportunities will come. Staying stuck in the past or beating yourself up about how you treated yourself in the past is not helping you. Take what's going to help you, learn from the rest, and carry on. So finding someone is not the goal at the moment. Finding yourself is the goal at the moment. Wow, powerful. No clarification needed. My name is Friday. This is a 420 Tarot Lounge. If you enjoy my interpretation of the cards, please smash that like button, and help me grow my channel and subscribe. I'd like to try and reach as many people as I can. I'm not promoting my channel in any way. It's just what's here, and I'm hoping to authentically attract energies to my channel that line up with maybe messages that I have for them. So if you're having I hope you're having a great day. And if you're having a shitty day, well, have as best a day as you can in the situation you find yourselves. We'll see you in the next one. Namaste.